everybody. Welcome to the Relentless Pursuit podcast. I am so excited about today's topic. So, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 important signs to know if you're under training or not, because obviously, if you're under training, then you're not going to see the results that you want. So, we definitely want to get results that we want. I'm going to share with you 5 signs you're under training so we can prevent wasting your time in the gym. Let's do it. The first sign that you are under training is you don't see the results that you want in the gym. So if you're not training at the right intensities and volume with the right exercises, you will not elicit the progress that you want to see. So to make sure that you're training at the right intensities and volumes, make sure that you consistently implement progressive overload, periodization. Make sure that you're training at rate of perceived exertion or RPE, 7 to 8, 80% of the time, 9 to 10, 20% of the time. Making sure that you're pushing your body, actually pushing your body, making sure that you're increasing the weight, as you can. And sometimes that may mean pushing your body to failure. Maybe not all the time, but still just pushing your body is a really good way to make sure that you're getting what you want out of training to be able to see the progress that you want to see. So if you're not seeing the results that you want in the gym, maybe take a look at your training intensity and volume, as well as the exercises that you're doing. Don't waste your time with a bunch of useless exercises that aren't really going to do much for you. Focus on compound lifts. Make sure that your accessory exercises all have, an intention to why you're doing it, and make sure that you perform every rep intentionally, okay? So the second sign that you are under training is you hit plateaus very frequently. So pretty much this just means you're not putting in enough effort to help your body adapt to the stressors and grow. You're probably going to notice that a lot of these signs are very connected for a good reason, because obviously if you're not putting enough effort into your workouts, your body is not going to need to adapt to the stressors that you are putting on it, and you'll not give your body the opportunity to adapt and grow. So if you're hitting plateaus frequently, make sure that you're putting enough effort into your workouts and enough stress on your body to help it grow, okay? That'll help prevent hitting plateaus as frequently. Just a quick little note though, if you do also notice that you keep hitting plateaus but you're pushing your body really, really hard, the other side of things is you can hit plateaus frequently when you're overtraining. So make sure that you're not swinging it too far the other way either. The second one is really tied into the first two as well, but it's you don't add weight to your exercise often, okay? So pretty much if you don't add weight to your exercise very often, then you're missing out on the most important technique that there is to gain muscle and strength, which is progressive overload. Progressive overload is extremely important to implement if you're wanting to gain muscle and gain strength. So make sure that you're adding weight to your exercises properly, okay? The fourth sign that you are under training is you lack enthusiasm in your workouts. So it's kind of a random one, but it's kind of interesting to think about, because if you're not pushing yourself enough or doing it challenging enough exercises, it gets boring, right? Like it's the same thing, same way. Your body doesn't feel challenged, your mind doesn't feel challenged, and it kind of just gets, boring and mundane, okay? So what I would recommend doing if you're feeling, not enthused in your workouts at all, you can change up some of the exercises, maybe change the way that you're training, or just focus on putting more intensity and effort into your workouts. Add some weight, try more complex exercises, maybe have like specific goals that you're working towards, like maybe I want to get 5 pull-ups, or I want to be able to do a handstand, or I want to be able to squat 315, like whatever. Working towards a goal and actually putting effort in and doing challenging exercises for you and your brain, maybe like more complex functional exercises if you want to challenge your brain and just make it interesting. That's a really good way to just also make workouts more fun, but also make sure that you're pushing yourself enough. So that's the fourth sign that you're under training. Now, the fifth and final sign that you are under training is you never get sore. Now, this is an important sign when it comes to identifying if you undertrain, but there are a few caveats that I want to talk about when it comes to this one. However, just to kick it off, if you're never getting sore, pretty much means you're not putting enough stress on your body to encourage adaptation, okay? The same thing as you're not increasing your weights. If you never get sore, you're just not pushing your body enough, and it's not going to encourage your body to need to adapt to the stressors that you're putting on it. However, The other side of things is you shouldn't be very sore after every workout, and being sore does not mean that you had a good workout. Those are two things that are really important to talk about because if you're sore after every workout and it takes you like 1 to 4 days to recover from every single workout, then your stress or your stimulus is too much for your recovery. And you need to amp up recovery a little bit more to help your body adapt better to that stress. Because, same thing as if you're not putting enough stress on your body for it to adapt. If you put too much stress on your body, that it can no longer adapt and it's just pretty much just crumbling under the stress of working out too much, it will not adapt properly to that stimulus. And you'll, again, not be seeing the results that you want to see in the gym. So make sure that you should notice some soreness after a few of your workouts, especially let's say if you push to like failure for some of the workouts, or if you change up the modality of training, change up the volume, maybe when you switch to another phase that has higher or lower volume, higher weight, or higher intensity, whatever, changing it up, you should definitely notice some soreness, but you should not have intense soreness after every workout. And again, being sore doesn't mean that you had a good workout. So those are definitely good things to understand, how that works and what you should be noticing. But if you show one or more of the above signs, then you are definitely likely under training, and that's something that you need to fix. So if you want to learn how to train smart to get strong and lean, go to the link below to my progressive overload video, where I'll show you every great lifter's secret to skyrocketing their results in the gym. If you like this podcast episode, be sure to give me a follow so you don't miss a future episode from me, but I will talk to you next week.